Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Kozak from Kozak Outdoors. That's not an accent. I wasn't trying to make fun of anybody. If that's how you talk, I don't know even what that would be. I was just trying to be entertaining. I think the tide's coming in because my boots are getting considerably closer and closer to filling up with water. So let's make this quick. In today's little mini episode, I'm going to be talking about the new Googan Squad Flat Banger Squarebill Crankbait. I believe they have two versions. I think one's called the Banger and one's called Flat Banger. This is the Flat Banger flat-sided crankbait. As you can see, square bill on it. My first impressions, I think this was $7 or $8, which to me is pretty cheap for crankbait. That's kind of like the price range where you're looking at like Strike King products, kind of like their like Strike King's like standard products are there, and they're more in their like Tour series I think are above that. This bait is very high quality. These hooks are some of the best hooks I've ever seen come on a bait right out of the box. This is some of the best hardware I've seen on any crankbait. Very high quality hardware on it. I don't know how they are making a profit off this. The action is great in the water. It's got really good knockers in it. Is that the right word to use? Knockers. It's got nice knockers. The color patterns are great. I've thrown this. I've bounced it off of a lot of rocks already, and it isn't even scratched up. So far, it's only seen a really fat yellow perch, but that's not the bait's fault. That's just probably partly my fault, but also just the bite around here right now is not conducive to actually catching fish. But when the bite is on, you can bet that this will put fish in the boat. I'm gonna roll some underwater footage so you can see just what this square bill looks like while it's running underwater. And if you're wondering to yourself, is that guy holding a rod that has no butt to it? Yes, I am. Why? Because my kayak decided to tip over while I was towing it down to the water on the little dolly, and this was in the rod holder. It fell over to the side that this was on, and snap goes the weasel. So this is my current shallow water crankbait rod, a little bit lighter than it was before. It still gets the job done, so I may just snap all of the bottoms off of my rods. Overall, my impressions on this is I would stock up on these before they run out of stock. Googan baits tend to run out of stock from time to time, so get these while they're hot. Put a couple in your boat, a couple in your tackle box, whatever you can afford. They've got different colors. I think if anything that they might want to expand on their color palette for these crankbaits. Maybe get a couple more natural looking colors. And I'm not sponsored by them. I don't. This isn't a like a paid endorsement. I don't have any connection to them. I throw a lot of their baits, and this is the first crankbait of theirs that I've purchased, and I'm glad I did because these are excellent. These are excellent quality, not trash. Get yourself some. They even have the little the depth is on the bottom of it, so even if you pick it up and you forget what brand it is, look at the bottom, 3 to 6 feet. And look at the eyeballs on them because they have the Googan Squad little logo in there. So before my kayak floats away and before I fill up with water, thank you for watching Kozak Outdoors. Please check out my prior episodes if you haven't seen them already. And stay tuned for more content. We're going to be going over the basics of bass fishing and really breaking it down to help anybody out there who either fishes for other species or is just trying to get into bass fishing for the first time. I want to get more people out on the water, more people outside, and just enjoying nature. So stay tuned. Hit the little icon over on the side of the screen. That's the subscribe button. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. I'm Kozak, and I'm out.